Alright, what is up everybody? Welcome back to Minecraft Survival Season 2. Been a little bit, but inspiration has struck, as I say, so we're going to go ahead and do some more building. In the meantime, it has been like 5 months since the last episode, so I'll just briefly go over some of the little things that I've done. First of all, lanterns are just about the greatest block ever. Long time coming, too. But yeah, I took out the redstone lamps with the daylight sensors because that was way too much of a hassle. I just did that. It's a lot more simple, and I like that. Alright, as we head on in. Oh, real briefly, let me show this. I finally did the path that cuts through the forest here. I'm going to run through it on normal. Hopefully I don't get eaten by anything, just in case. It's not really lit. Well, it's super lit, fam. But it's not really lit so as to not spawn monsters. But it's kind of what it looks like. And I cut it to go all the way through the forest here. It actually looks really cool at night, but it's a lot more dangerous at night. It's definitely a go through on peaceful sort of path. But I do like the way it looks. I tried to cut it kind of organically, so then it splits off here. And this side goes to, well, nothing really right now. But we'll take it anyway. And when it's darker, you can really see the lights are spaced in such a way that you can always see where the next one is. That was a very deliberate decision. And there you go. Goes out here over to nothing. So back to where we were. I just did the lanterns all the way down, which is pretty nice. Easily one of my favorite blocks. And then there's just little things that I touched up with some of the new blocks. How did that get there? I must have placed that on accident. I was trying to fix this because somebody managed to jump over it, which I'd never seen before or since. It was kind of weird. So yeah, got the composters there, just for looks, because it's not really all that useful of a block. I guess it could be. Interestingly, the trader guys spawn right over there inside the walls, and apparently the llamas don't despawn afterwards, so now I got 2 of them. I actually had 4, but, well, something unfortunate ended up happening to those guys because I didn't need 4. I should go for some more horses at some point, since my other one, disappeared. Thanks to one of the updates. Added some bamboo to the inside here, which I think makes it look a lot nicer. And then instead of the glowstone, once again, I've got the lamps there, which I'm just going to keep going on and on about how much I love lamps. Or rather, I love lamp. See what yeah, anyways. But they also, I mean, they work really well for just like a little set on a table kind of thing. Like, I don't have to light anything in this room because of that lamp, and it looks more natural than having, like, torches everywhere. So, kind of neat. Another interesting addition, of course, was the campfire. So now I can have actual smoke instead of the sort of cobweb thing that I had going on before. I definitely think that looks nicer because it's actual smoke. Pretty cool, though. And then just kind of filled in some of these other blocks for, I mean, yes, use. I've been using the blast furnaces, actually, but more so for decoration than anything else. And then over here, I also replaced the end rods that I had with lanterns. Again, I just think it looks better. By the way that you get the bamboo to stay at a certain height, you can just barely see it if you really try to focus. There's actually string on top of each of those. So if you're just walking by like this, you will definitely not see it. If you really get up close, you can kind of find it. Like you can just barely see a pixel of it there maybe. But that stops it. You know, if you have a piece of string above it, it will not grow any further up. So, yep, looking nice. We're getting really, really close to being done with this. In fact, take a look at the map real quick. Look at that. I think it looks pretty good. We'll be getting to that in a second. But yeah. All right, I'm going to get rid of this really quick. And then over here, I had that archery range. Well, they added bells, fortunately. Unfortunately, when they added them, they could not be activated by arrows. However, I put them in here anyway because I had a feeling that feature was going to be added, and lo and behold, yes, it was. So I can... And then what's kind of funny is my XXX multi-kill XXX. We'll do this. I guess I should have expected that it would hit in that arc, but I just thought it was funny that it perfectly hits all three of them. Anyways. And then another lantern there, of course. All right, so what are we doing today? Well, oh, sorry. One more thing. I've been working on a strip mine, which I guess is not really the most efficient way to get materials anymore. But it's kind of a nice, relaxing, repetitive thing to do when you're listening to a podcast or something. So that goes down to a mine shaft. And then... yeah. So I honestly don't remember putting that there. That's really stupid. Okay. So yeah, just a strip mine. Gotten a lot of XP from it, and some good materials as well. But the other thing about this strip mine is that it takes a very, very long time to climb back up this ladder. But it's going to be relevant to a future project because if we follow this all the way... It'll take us here. Which is actually inside. That's first floor, right side of the building. So there's going to be like a secret dungeon entrance or something there eventually. But for now, this is what we're going to be doing today. I went ahead and built the frame because that wasn't really the part I was concerned with. As I was sitting here looking through the stuff that I have in this sort of medieval castle town, I guess you would call it, even though this is not really a castle per se. The stuff that I got is I have a stable and sort of animal pen. Got a well. I have a shop, a blacksmith, a church, fountain thing. I have like an apothecary kind of thing. More statues. What else does a medieval town need? Well, a medieval town, of course, is an archery range, which I didn't mention, but more so than an archery range, a medieval town definitely needs a pub. So that's what we're going to be working on today. I got the basic framework of it done. Just basically filled in the space here, left a little bit on the sides. Everything should be lit, fam, again. Yep, only drops down to 8 light because of this. So everything's good to go. I just need to decorate the inside and then figure out the roof. It's probably, I'm going to be honest, it's probably just going to be something like that. Not anything too fancy. Maybe more like that. But anyways, yeah, that's what we're going to be doing today. So without further ado, I've got to credit some of these ideas to other people. Every once in a while, I'll go through and just watch some random Minecraft videos like, hey, what are some interesting ideas for indoor decorations? So I don't specifically remember where I found some of these, but I didn't come up with all of them on my own. But anyways, so I grabbed some blocks that I think we're going to need. Probably just those for now. So first off, let's get all of these. I know I'm going to need some of these. Probably not that many, though. That's probably good. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut off a little section of this and make it into a bar. Like a bar within a bar. Huh? I'm going to need some of those, actually. Man, it's like reasonably laggy, isn't it? All right, let's get a few of those. Probably going to need some fences. Well, we'll start with this. So I'll figure out how far I want to go here. Well, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Probably about there. Yeah. So we'll set that. And then these. I should have brought my axe with me. Yeah, more like that. Okay. That. Or would it look better this way? No, I think it would look better that way. Perfect. Now, something interesting that I found was that you might be wondering why these were in here. If you put these down outside of the water, they don't have the little weird tentacle thing coming out, and they look like cups, which is pretty cool. So, I'm going to need some stairs, actually, aren't I? Another design that I kind of liked that I saw. Uh-huh. Nice little chair design. Once again, pretty simple, but really that's all you need. All right. And then that'll go probably up to the ceiling here, so. Hello. Apparently it's been a little while since I slept. This was not part of the plan today, friends. I'm going to show you an interesting thing that happens with the rain. You know, these guys are really not all that threatening. I'm being perfectly honest. I only fought them a couple times. I can't remember how much health they actually have. But if this goes on for too much longer, I'm just going to go sleep. Okay. Give me my membrane. Tell you what, that was just insane in the membrane. Okay, let's go this way. So first of all, the interesting thing about rain, and the patch notes said this was fixed, but it's actually not. Got a little bit of a leak issue going on in here. Not here, though. Here. The reason is that the blocks that have been placed since, a certain point, I don't know exactly when, those will block the rain, but old blocks will not. So what I tested was I actually went up to the top and I broke a block and then replaced it. And in fact, it stopped leaking. So hopefully that gets fixed. It's been around for quite a few snapshots at this point. But anyways, not a huge deal. In fact, I've been turning rain off for that reason, but whatever. Anyways, so that looks all right, doesn't it? Did I only get one membrane, I guess? That's okay. All right. That's a good basic design. Now I was going to have this go over this way. Really should have brought an axe. I think I brought my good axe with me. Didn't leave it at the main base. In fact, we shall do this. Okay. Now I don't want the entire back to be that. But in fact, I think I'm going to actually lengthen this so that it fits 3 seats. So we'll go to here. Go. Yeah, I think that's a little bit better. That takes care of about that portion. Over here, we're going to do some separate seating. So with that in mind, let me go get my axe, actually. So for these ones, I think I'll go with the tried and true method of just a fence with a trapdoor on top of it. So let me see. Let's divide it this way. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we'll go here. here. And there, perhaps. And there. And these will be just like standing tables. There we go. And yeah, I can't put these on here because of the size of them, which is fine. All right, so they're the standing tables. Probably about right. Then we're going to want a storage area. And for that, I think I'm going to want some barrels. Let's see if I can remember how to do a barrel. I believe it is this. It's that. Okay. Barrels are a pretty good decorative block too. I don't know how much I would use them necessarily for like storage, but pretty good for just purely decoration. Another kind of neat thing you can do is you can actually put them on the wall, which looks pretty good. Let's figure out where I want to do it though. The storage area can go over here, so let's just lay them out like this, maybe. And then I'll kind of cut this area off as well, maybe go one block shallower. I'm really making this up as I go, so bear with me here. And then maybe a 2 block wide, yeah, so there. Cool, cool. Here. Or honestly, you could even do like a separate bar there. Figure it out. And in fact, these I think I'm going to put back one more. Leave a little bit more room. So we'll go here, here. Yeah, probably more like that. Boom, boom, boom. There you go. So you got some like standing tables over here. Fill in the inside over here as well, and that'll be fine. Right, what am I missing? I think that looks pretty good. I just gotta sort of spruce up the inside here. Add something over here. Yeah, I think that's about right. So let's figure out then what we're going to do for the roof. And then I'll finish all that other stuff in a moment. All right, a quick progress update. By the way, I forgot to mention I put this in. Just makes it look a little bit nicer. But this is what the roof looks like. I actually scrapped that other idea because it didn't end up looking good with the way that it sort of curves around in the back. And something's going to go back here. I just don't know what yet. But yeah, that's the roof design. Let's get one more look at it. Oh yeah, by the way, you can actually access the roof now via a ladder that I got there. So yeah, that's what it looks like. Now what I need to do is put a campfire in there and have some smoke going out. So I actually need some hay, which I hope I have some spare. If not, I mean, not a huge deal. Go, just one. And then let's see if I can remember how to make a campfire. I need charcoal or a coal, don't I? Hold on. Yeah. Of which I have plenty. Alright, so the recipe for the campfire, I believe, is here. No? Is it more sticks? Oh dear. Oh, it's a block of wood. Got it. Okay. Hey, what do you know? That actually came in handy. Okay. Block of wood. Campfire. All right, good to go. Obviously, when you put the hay underneath... Ouch. Not quite. Let's try again. I think I'll just do this and then stack up to it. Right, can't place a block on that. Okay, hay goes down. Campfire goes down. And rain goes down. And that should be far enough away that it can't actually burn anything. Hopefully. Yeah. It's alright. I realize because I'm going to have like a little section that has like smokers. Like it's a food section or something. I'm still working out the sides, so we'll figure that out. But let me go polish up the interior, and then we'll get a little update on that. Alright, so I think the inside looks pretty good now. This is it. Reasonably pubbish. I went back to my other base and got a dragon head. Because why not? It's not like I have any other use for that thing. So you can go in here. You can go in here. I got the smokers, and those go directly up into the chimney, whatever. Got some standing room here. More barrels. Jukebox, of course. And all in all, yeah, it's not anything super crazy, but I think it gets the job done. So all we have left now is to do the outside, because the outside I think still looks pretty bad. So let me figure out what I'm going to do for that, and I'll be back in a moment. Alright, well I'm sure I'm going to end up tweaking it a little bit more, but this is what I ended up with. Got the rose bushes around the outside. And I got the berry bushes because, oh right, the dragon head freaked me out for a second there. You see, this is the place where they're still making that mead with the juniper berries. Huh? And then on the back, I just livened this up a little bit. I think I'm going to get rid of the rose bushes here, actually. Just have it like that. Maybe put something else over the bottom. But I think it'll do. Like I said, I'm probably going to change it, but I think that's good for now. And there's the rain again. So as we go inside, I added a bell here, like supper's ready, something. And then, yeah, I think it's pretty much good to go. So there you have it. That is, ooh, that's dangerous. I don't want that. By the way, a neat trick that I didn't know until just recently. Somebody let me know when they added this, because I have no idea. You can bone meal these to get more. I had no idea you could do that. Craziness. That's probably been in the game for like 7 years, and I just haven't realized it. But, quite handy when you want to get a lot of these flowers to put around. Ugh. Obviously, I placed something new over there. Anyways, I think that that's about where we're going to call it for this time, friends. Let's take one last look at the map here. So as you can see, we're just about done. I only have one more little section there to fill in, because this is probably just going to be flowers or something decorative. And I might even do that part off camera. So this is getting very close to done. Makes me happy. Let us get a bird's eye view here. Yeah, looks alright. I really like the campfires. And they give you the ability to make chimneys and such. But yeah, I think that'll do. So, I hope you have enjoyed watching this one. I'll be back, eventually. You know how it goes. A few months in between episodes, probably, unless something really interesting happens. But as soon as I finish this whole section in here, I think the next thing to do is to, well, I got two things. There's to finish the interior of this mansion. Maybe I'll do an episode on that, because I got a few ideas for neat stuff we can put on the bottom floor. And then the other thing is to start building out the village up here and expanding that. So, still got plenty of stuff to do. And then, of course, eventually, something cool will probably go in that bay. I don't know what. I think that's going to about do it. I don't want this to get overly long. Some of the other ones have a tendency to kind of do that. So, I hope you have enjoyed this one. And when you next see me on this series, this entire interior section will probably be done. So, until next time, I want to thank you very much, as always, for watching. There we go. And I'll see you on the next one. Till then.